is a show na maikot ang mangyayari.
Yun nga, most
Kasi ganun yung playstyle eh.
Yes.
Hindi,
Si
nag-switch
Yun
na,
na, yun.
bumalik
Good
kay
thing na lang
Yasuo.
Yasuo is, guys, mostly yung gumagamit kasi dito ng mga offlane for the side of
Archangel Esports.
Meanwhile, Blacklist International, I like that the chemistry is working na and finally they've settled into their official roster, Venus. And with this one, guys, anybody's ball game to ha. Kung babasihan natin pati sa line-up ng both teams natin, walang na-outdraft.
Yes.
At wala rin namang na-overdraft, na-overpowered, kumbaga.
Tama. Talagang balance yung pick ng magkabilang team natin. And nako, medyo nagkaroon tayo ng konting post-game. Pero based on the lineup dito, Maring Athena, ang nagustuhan kong lineup dito, I think, is for the Blacklist International.
Medyo natawa ako doon. Sorry guys, na patuhod reveal tayo doon. Pero alam mo naman, pag Athena, na isusulat na itutuhod.
Wala nga si Prof B, natutuhod reveal ka pa rin.
Eh, si Big D, alam mo naman, bataan din yan ni Prof B. May pa-donut nga kay Prof yan eh, di ba?
Oo.
Big D, baka naman.
Baka naman gusto mong masendan din kami ng donut, Big D, ayan.
Yes,
hindi
and
lang si Prof B.
Blacklist ka dito sa lineup na to, because for me, I'll go with Archangel. Kung masya-shutdown nila successfully dito sila Benny and even Ison, kung hindi niya magagawa yung rotation ng isang Johead. Pero kung maaga makakapag-early sila Beth and si Harit, si Benny, I'll go with Blacklist International. Meron kasing guys, checkpoints kumbaga.
Ako kasi nag-go ako para sa side ng Blacklist because they have a way to pick off Escalera, which is yung Farsa natin, as well as si Saksha. And alam naman natin, Lancelot, yes, the way of dodging marami. The damage output, masakit. Pero he's still one of the heroes na super squishy dito sa Mobile Legends. So if maka-item si Benny Watts and all, so that is going to be a very huge problem agad para sa Archangel. Speaking of problem, naku, poproblemahin yata si Yami dito, Edward.
Yes, with the normal attack and the first kill, Edward will secure a kill against the Kufra. May I add guys, after the recent patch kahapon, kala mo, nung isang araw rather, this is the first time again na makakita tayo ng Kufra sa tournament. Na-adjust kasi guys, yung kanyang bouncing ball, together with the range of the Tyrant's Revenge. Pero Yasuo with the outplay, apakatindi talaga ng isang Cho. Very mobile, hindi mo basta-basta mahuhuli with the Jeet Kune Do at Shunfu pa combined.
Nako, pero eto rotation-wise ulit tayo dito, Blacklist International talaga sumasabay against Archangel. Talaga nagda-dive under the turret. Eto yung sinasabi ko sa'yo kanina, Maring Athena, about the Johead playstyle compared sa isang Hilda. Kita mo naman, kahit magtago ka pa under the turret, as long as merong ejector, is you cannot run away against the hands of the Johead. And right now, Blacklist nakakakuha ng golden plate dito sa baba, kaya Archangel medyo napag-iiwanan in terms of gold.
Yun nga guys, Blacklist International really targeted to turn down that outer turret shield. Kasi may bonus kasing gold bars yun. Depende pa yung range na makukuha mong gold bars kung ilan lang kayong tumitira doon sa torre. And looking at that, ang nag-focus pa si Benny Watts. Nag-focus pa din sa isang Kufra. Tank yan kapag lagi napapatay isang tank, nawawalan yung essence or nawawala yung punachi niya rin kasi Baymax. 1v1 with the Trace mo naman, Hayabusa with the Shadow Kill, hindi matuturn down si Yasuo. Good thing na lang then for the side of Archangel Esports.
Eto, kailangan maghanap ng Archangel Esports ng way para hindi sila ma-pick off ng Johead natin. Speaking of Johead,
Uy, Beth Harmon, pumapalag pa rin naman, pero papalagan din naman ng Torrent Rose dito, ni Saksha, Isan here tinamaan ng Feathered Airstrike, pero kaya-kaya niya i-sidestep lang naman yung paglatag doon ng Grand Canyon eh.
Ayan, ito naman yung kinagandahan ng Archangel guys, no? Kasi kadalasan kapag naglalaro tayo ng Mobile Legends, tas nakita natin na na-flank na tayo ng kalaban, most of the time ang gagawin mo is you try to run away, hindi pumapalag, kaya lang nangyari, ikaw lang yung napipick off. Subukan yung palagan pabalik yung kalaban na humahabol sa inyo kapag nakakita na kayo ng upcoming backup from your teammates. Kasi pwede maka-comeback yun.
Yes, and speaking of backup, look at Yami here na ejector pero figure will be there pero mas insecure pa rin nila Harit and Lunox combination. Napakasakit ng double gauge setup natin. Ito yung kanina nag-shine ng second round natin pero naagawan ni Zaksha ng turtle buff yung Blacklist International. Bakit po nakakakita ako ng St. Peter Pila form dito sa comment section na? Nagkakapila ka na.
Huwag kayo mag-fill up dito, guys. Ano ba yan? Pero yun na nga, Mariatina, no? Ko lang na kapag hinahabol kayo ng kalaban, subukan yung palagan pag may backup. And yun nga yun nangyari sa Joehead kanina. Binalikan niya yung kalaban kasi nandun yung tropa niya and na-pick off si Paring Yami.
No! Karbunti ka na! Good thing na lang the timing is there pero Benny was taking advantage again of the gold plate or gold shield ng middle lane ng Archangel Esports. Looking at that gold lead that is 1 to 1.1k na. Mga ganun. Ang tindi ko na mag-compute, no?
Konti na lang. Kasi galing mo na mag-compute si Prof B.
Alam mo naman atoms tayo ni Professor. Professor B. Pero ito, Yabi. With the Titans Revenge, may suspatan ba? Medyo umikli kasi yan So hindi nila take advantage yung mga face check na nakikita natin natin pa.
Ito, Archangel Esports actually trying to mow down the top lane pero Ison, ayan na Mariatina pumapwesto sa likod, magkakaroon ba ng
Hindi! Siya ang matiteam fight dito ng Archangel Esports. Kakamantika pa siyang mag-isa sa sarili niyang mantika, Benas. Good thing na lang din that he has the flicker to exhaust or to use against Archangel Esports. Kung hindi, sa malamang, pagbuburulan muna ng saglit si Joehead.
5 minutes into the game tayo, Mariatina, and 4-1 ang score natin. Let us check the items ng ating hyper carries galing sa magkabilang team for the side of Blacklist with the Harit, Calamity Reaper. Going for a tanky item pero ang ganda ng ginawang take off dito ng bilang strike. Lancelot, ito Mariatina, wala pang Big of Heptasy, wala pa. So lamang 20 watts in terms of item composition.
Medyo nakalamang yung Archangel Esports pero sabi ng Blacklist International, pinaisa lang ang gusto. Ayun! Nakuha ka rin na turtle buff dito ni Harit Zaksha with the Phantom Execution or pinagsama pa nga natin doon. Yung mga skills natin hindi magiging sapat. Kinulang Blacklist International slowly regaining control of the recent team fight na nagaganap sa Land of Dawn Baymax. And looking good din naman dito yung position nila Benny, Watts, and Ison. Even though the stun is there, pero mapipitas nila dito si Yami securing a mega kill for that high and a possible tower takedown. No, they won't dahil sila lapu-lapu at tagapaglag. Salamat isa sa bayani yan. Pero sabi ni Edward, mas bayani ako. Alam mo bang mataas ang interest sa pagkakulang ng utang ko. And looking at that, matindi rin si Oheb.
Mariatina, that is a 4-4-2 exchange para sa side ng Blacklist actually 4-4-3 exchange para sa side ng Blacklist International. The setup coming from Fall is really good para sa side ng Archangel, but the greediness of Yasuo on the back lanes, he tried to kick Oheb out of the turret pero hindi niya kinaya yung damage output ng Shadow Kill with the execute. Doon sila nayari ng Blacklist International. They didn't expect the damage output as well ni Khalid or ni Edward. Pero eto, good thing. They backed it up naman. Naka-shutdown na sila rito.
Lancelot really needed to shut down Edward kasi kumukunat na rin yung isang Khalid natin. Even though pala yung build niya dito is a BOD for the first item. I thought that he would go for a more defensive item for the first slot. Pero nag-damage siya agad dito. Kaya pala, ang sakit din na nabibigay niya when it comes to a team fight or possible clashes na sinaset up dito ni Ison. Escalera has already used this Feathered Airstrike. So, see dito for quite a while against Blacklist International. Nakakaramdam ako ng possible split pushing for the side of Blacklist International. Kasi nakahiwalay si Khalid
Yes, and that's a good thing kasi another pressure will be given para sa side ng Archangel. The turtle has been stolen. Ano talaga, mabilis kamay ni Zaksha sa pandurukot ng pagong, guys. Tago niya na yung alaga yung pagong.
2 beses na yun, 2 beses na yun. But Dalawang beses na yon Baymax, na nanakaw ni Saksha yung turtle na pinaghirapan ng Blacklist International. Sila ang nagtanim, sila ang nagsaing, pero
Iba
sila ang kumain. Ayun lang.
Kailangan nilang iwasan yung malilikot na kamay ni Lancelot dito or ni Saksha Mariatina. Masyadong mabilis, hindi nila napapansin, no? Nadudukutan sila ng pagong. Pero sa mid lane, si Escalera na ang
Hindi. Walang mintis doon, pero ang yakap ng kalapati nagko-connect kay Ohe. Pero the offense coming from Hayabusa will be enough to secure a double kill. Saksha might fall down as well. Pero good thing na lang din na nakapag-back away siya just in time. Dahil kung hindi, sisimutin siya nung harit natin. Then Ohe here just defending the inhibitor turret onto the top lane. Meanwhile, paakyat na nga sila Benny, Edward, Eson, and Beth Harmon against Archangel. Kanilang lalimin to dahil nila tagna Zaman Force. Pero good thing that Lancelot is very mobile when it comes to team fights as well. Pero inabutan ng Lintek doon si Lunox.
Nadapuan ng Incon yung Lunox natin, Maring Athena. And on that last team fight, Cho was actually busy split pushing the top lane. That was actually good until nabawi agad ng Blacklist International yung Torre dun sa bottom lane naman yung second tier turret din, no? Maganda sana yung ginawa ni Yasuo kaso maagang nabawi. Speaking of Bawi and Yasuo, ayan!
Yun lang, at hindi rin naman ng zoning out dito na Escalera. Good thing na lang din na walang napital sa kanila at medyo nagkakaroon na lang mintis pagdating sa pagtira dito sila Edward and Ohe. Pero dito si Sasha, nalilimutan nila na nakukuha pa rin yung respective box niya para makapag-fill up into this game. And looking at Yakot Kalapati, saktong-sakto kay Eso, tinamaan pa ng Feathered Airstrike na isang parsa. The first Lord is up for grabs. Kanino kayang kupunan ang makakakuha nito? Ang score natin is 11-7 or 7-11 na pwede kayong makabili ng RC Cola products. At natin sa Robinson Supermarket.
And Maring Athena, meron tayong 250 ml, 500 ml, 1.5 liters as well. Kaya ano pang iniintay nyo guys? Bumili na kayo ng RC Cola products natin sa 7-Eleven and Robinson Supermarkets near you. Pero ano ko, ang ganda na yakap!
Uy, ang ganda lang ng yakap ng kalapate doon. Nakakuha na nila dito yung main damage dealer ng Blacklist International para hindi pa tapos ang boxing dahil sabi nila, yung tatlong walang ganante, securing a mega kill for that Hayabusa. Yummy na spatan dito si Esol pero Escalera walang tatamaan doon sa kanyang Feathered Airstrike.
Maganda yung paggagank or pag-surprise attack ng Archangel Esports dito, Maring Athena. Blacklist International wasn't actually expecting anything from that bush, no? Talagang nagkaroon na lang ng setup tulad niyan.
Look at that. Ginamit agad dito ni Edward yung kanyang ultimate pero mabilis kasi makakapag-disengage ang isang Archangel Esports. They have Saksha. Meron pang first kill niya. He has the ultimate and using the triangle offense or yung phantom Thornrose niya. So, yes, yun nga. The Thornrose, he is invisible to certain attacks. Pero dito hindi magiging invisible si Yami dahil mapapersonal dito nila. But naman hindi magiging counter-initiate coming from Yasuo. Looking at that wave the dragon, hindi magiging mapapatay pa rin ni Lunox. Pero dito si yes, he will dahil mapapatay siya dito. Ni Benny, what's the Lord? Will be leaning towards Blacklist International dahil tatlo ang napitas nila against Archangel Esports.
Actually, ang ganda ng ginawa. Kung napansin nyo guys, Eson perfectly timed the unstoppable force dun sa yakap ng kalapati ni Yami na kaya hindi siya na-disable. And Yasuo dito, being greedy, ito yung yakap ng kalapati sa unstoppable force. Hindi siya na-cancel out. Tapos Yasuo, being greedy, sinubukan niyang i-pick off yung Lunox natin pero masakit ang damage ng hari. Tapos si Edward, alone, damage is enough to pick off a Farsa na iwan si Fall, tsaka ni Saksha. Kesa nga naman ma-wipe out. Good decision coming from them. The bad side is the Lord Luminous coming from the bottom lane ng Blacklist International. And right now, Blacklist International, as we can see, talagang kalat-kalat sila sa mapa utilizing the huge minions na binigay ng Lord natin ngayon, Maring Athena.
Tama ka nga dyan. And as you've said, they really utilize their skills to the point na na-take advantage nila yung kaninang advantage na nakuha ng Archangel Esports. inhibitor turret. Talaga namang very aggressive sa Edward with a and counter initiate coming from the side of Arcane. But it's just an illusion dahil kinuha pa rin nila yung inhibitor turret. Ganda naman ng yakap doon ni Yami pero wala magiging offense ang pansagot doon ng Archangel Esports dahil si Eson Wait po, nag-stop ba na dito yung Hayabusa natin? Lumilipad-lipad na lang si Escalera dahil hindi siya pwedeng ma-pick up because this is a crucial moment for Archangel Esports. Baymax sila taga-Pedal Air pero Edward, two-times kill nila
Grabe na si Edward.
Ay, kasi na makakapawid ako si Yami. Ay, mapapatay with the double kill ni Lunox looking at Eson here. Unstoppable force and ejector mapapatay man ang Feathered Airstrike pero nakaangat ang mga minaway dito na Blacklist International. After initiating an outplay coming from Saksha na magbibigay sa kanila ng another minute or so to defend for their base. Napakatindi naman ng game 3 natin dito, Baymax.
Tama ka dyan, sobrang tindi ng game 3 natin. Blacklist International, medyo nagkamali sila ng ginawa doon. They're actually being greedy. They can back out saglit to wait for another wave of kills. Instead, talagang ginawa nila dito, pinilit nilang tapusin, sinubukan nilang tapusin. Sadly, Farsa and Saksha is up. And alam naman natin with the Farsa's Feathered Airstrike, enough to clear a 3 lanes ng minion. Kahit na sabihin natin basag lahat ng inhibitor turret nyo. Tapos si Saksha pa, siya naman ang bahala dun sa mga heroes na sinusubukan mag-dive in inside the turret. And Archangel Esports actually done a very good job on trying to defend their own homeland. And right now, ang kailangan nilang gawin dito is to prevent being picked off by Blacklist International. Isang maling wrong mistake na manggagaling sa isang miyembro nila is going to be their downfall and they are going to be mowed down by Blacklist International sa kahit saang lane na naka-open ngayon.
Sino ba namang shoutcasters ang hindi makakahype sa ganito katindi na laban, guys? This is Blacklist International and Archangel Esports that we're talking about. Look at the shadow kill, magko-connect ang airstrike. Nagkaroon ng 1-for-1 trade doon, Baymax. Hindi in-anticipate ni Oheb na may nakaabang doon na 4 na miyembro ng Archangel Esports just to take him down.
Yes, ito good job kay Archangel. As at least sila ngayon yung naka-pick off, hindi sila yung na-pick off. But still, they are under pressure right now and kailangan nilang i-maintain yung composure nila against Blacklist International. Right now, 17 minutes or 15 minutes until the Lord respawn and kailangan nilang gawa ng paraan or kailangan nilang ilabas ulit yung malilikot na kamay ni Saksha para subukang maagaw etong level 2 Luminous Lord na palabas na binabantayan ng Blacklist. And item check nga, gusto ko lang makita yung item dito ng ating Lancelot. Ayan, already having a lock item with the Queen Swing. Sa kabilang team naman with Harit. Dito, ayan, lock item na rin with the Winter Trancho na his final item. Ito lang ang problema ng Archangel. Based on the items na nakikita ko, 3 yung pinaka magiging problema nila rito. And that is going to be Lunox, Harith, and si Hayabusa. Sino ang dapat nilang unahin, Maring Athena, sa 3 yon?
Kailangan nila siguro unahin si Harith kasi meron din namang Zaman Force na kapag nilatag nag-i-slow sila pero ang hirap kasi 3 yon. Ang tindi ng damage na nabibigay sa inyo and Beth Harmon medyo mahirap hulihin. Why? Because he has the ultimate with the light orb Baymax that which gives him an ample amount of time para makapag-disengage agad. Tapos mag-ultimate siya into the darkness state. Tsaka siya makakapag-burst pabalik sa Archangel Esports. Meanwhile, Blacklist International, they have to watch out for Saksha naman. And Paul as well sa Archangel Esports.
Nako, pero eto, the Lord is being aggravated, Maring Athena, by Blacklist. And look at Edward. No, very aggressive play. Sinahunt down niya si Escalera as well as si Saksha. Kasi alam niya sa sarili na niya yung damage output niya kayang pumick off ng support as well as ng hyper carry. Pero right now, ayan, nagpapakiramdaman lang talaga. Harit is the only one targeting the Lord, Maring Athena.
May I add that Saksha, 2 beses niyang nanakawan ng turtle buff dito yung Blacklist International. Let's see kung kaya niya bang umagaw ng Lord against Blacklist International. In this time, guys, going into the 19-minute mark na tayo dito, papunta na sa lockdown dito yung mga items. Dito pala lockdown din si Yami. with the immortality
Ay,
Hagin, pero
It's going to be a
ang
very
first
big
kill lang naman dito ni Harita makakapag-secure sa kanya ng kanyang kill. Pero guys, nagpuputol-putol ba ako? Hindi naman.
medyo lang Maring Athena kapag medyo hype, no, medyo nawawala ng konti. Pero hindi naman ganun karami. Actually, mga tatlong beses ko lang napansin. Pero right na mabalik tayo sa laro. Ay, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na hindi na prevent ng Archangel. Yung mga pick-offan sila ng isang membro. Right now, ang laki nung masamang dulot na nangyari para sa side nila. The Lord has been taken down. And right now, 4 na miyembro ng Blacklist ang nagmamarcha sa middle lane. And once lumabas tong Lord, mahihirapan talaga sila kasi sasabayan to ng Blacklist, panigurado. And during that team fight, may nakikipalong hindi naman hero. Which is si Lord
Wala
na.
kasi magbabay time na dahil nga guys, ubus na ang tore dito ng Archangel Esports at with the famous saying nga, isang maling wrong mistake lang ang nakapagpaligtad ng odds against Archangel Esports. The Lord here is a luminous Lord, guys. Kailangan nilang tunawin agad to, pero
Ay,
kumakalimutan ko na lang sila. Oh my God! That will conclude the series.
Ganun.
Mga kaibigan, Blacklist International taking 2-1 against Archangel Esports with a winning streak dito sa liga natin. Tinuldukan.
Kumuha na ng stamp pluk, minarkahan na. Now yung win streak ng Archangel dito, and that concludes nga yung sinasabi ko kanina na kailangan nilang maiwasan ma-pick-offan, and the pick-off from Yami alone has led to their demise.